name is Vida from Sinha, Capoeira, Manila. My Capoeira name is Pena, which means feather in Portuguese. Capoeira started from hundreds of years back. It was a way for the Brazilians to fight for freedom against their Portuguese captors. So before, it was disguised as a dance so that the Portuguese captors won't notice na they're practicing na pala their martial art or this fight against them. So now you can see it in movies, you can see it even in Tekken, in video games like Tekken. Eddie Gordo is a capoeirista. He was based on a real capoeirista. And then it can be practiced by anybody. So I like to think that right now, capoeira still revolves around the idea of freedom, except that it's not anymore freedom against the slavery, but freedom to express yourself, freedom to go beyond what you can do, go beyond your limits. There are three kinds of capoeira games that we know of right now, yung Regional, Benguela, and Angola. So Regional is a fast game. There are lots of spinning kicks, there are lots of, usually nakatayo sila, you see them in the hoda, or what we call the hoda, or the circle, the wheel in which people play. You see that almost all the time in YouTube. So when you see a group of people or a group of capoeiristas in a circle like that, that circle is called the hoda, or the wheel if you translate it to English, really. And then you see that pag nakita mo yung two people inside, na sobrang fast nila gumalaw, and then they're following the rhythm of usually kasi they follow the rhythm of the berimbau and the people singing and clapping. If it's fast, the fastest is called Regional. And then the second one is Benguela. So yun yung medyo middle. It's a bit flowy, and then hindi siya masyado nasa ground, and at the same time you're not flying too much. Yun yung Benguela, and that's actually one of my favorite games. So the third one, which is the slowest and the closest to the ground, the game, is the Angola. Yun din yung pinakamalapit sa lumang types of capoeira. And then you mentioned a while ago the money game, where you have to get the bundle of money with your mouth dun sa middle ng hoda. Actually, usually that's played with a Angola type of capoeira game. Basically, that's it. Music is a very vital part of capoeira. A while ago, sinabi ko yung mga types of capoeira and how the music na piniplay during a capoeira game affects the game. So, if for example, the person who's playing the music plays a very fast rhythm, kailangan maging fast din yung game mo. If it plays a very slow rhythm, it has to be slow din. So in capoeira, everybody learns how to sing the capoeira songs, and usually the capoeira songs are tell of stories, tell a little bit of history about capoeira and stories about capoeira, and everybody learns how to sing those songs. Basically, a capoeira game is not complete without people singing and playing all of the instruments. Yung singing na yon and all the clapping involved when you're playing the hoda, it's what gives energy, or the energia, to the people who are playing in the middle of it. So very important yon. And then that's it. Okay, so a typical training session in capoeira, well, I guess it's the same as other martial arts. You start with warm-up. Start with a quick warm-up. Usually, the things that we do sa warm-up, it's already to get you ready to the moves that you're gonna be doing in that session. So after the warm-up, we stretch, and then after the stretching, we're gonna be practicing the basics. We practice the basics. So after that, we do a little bit of combos and sequencias. We teach the students combos, sequencias, and then sometimes we do floreos. And then at the end of almost at least every training, we do conditioning to strengthen the body parts that we need for the moves. And sometimes we have music classes also. So we're taught to sing songs, and then we're taught the instruments, each of the instruments, and we practice that for a part of the class. So compared to other martial arts, we don't use any special equipment in capoeira in our training, well, usually. And as for the uniform, usually we just wear our white shirt, our abada, or our white pants, and then our cordao, and then bare feet. That's it. I guess aside from yung physical fitness, yung strength and flexibility, I'd say na in capoeira kasi you do mga stupid things, like you do crazy moves na you don't usually see in other arts. So for me, it's more of I've learned to surprise myself more. So parati ka na lang na you're gonna be doing a move and then parang, oh, kaya ko pala yun, and you've never thought na you can do that before. And I've seen that in a lot of capoeiristas na parang, shucks, I never thought that I could do this. Would have thought na I'm already 30, 40 years old and I can still do learn mga tumbling stuff, as you call it. So I guess it's something that in a way could also apply to other parts of your life na parang, oh, kaya yan. I mean, one of those things. And then, in capoeira kasi, I guess as compared to yung other sports that I've tried, sobrang community. So, you meet a lot of friends there na not just, after a while, they turn into parang family na. So, siguro, it's one of the results then of being always on the mats and looking, parang you make all of your mistakes in front of them eh. So, parang for you, when you learn a move or when you learn anything at all, mga 90% siguro doon mali and you look dumb, like rolling around sa mats and ganyan. So, you become very comfortable with them and they become family. So, after a while, kahit ako on and off ako sa capoeira, parang I still go back, sometimes because of the people. I haven't tried a lot of martial arts. Siguro, when I was in college lang, I tried arnis. But aside from that, wala pa talaga masyado. But I guess one of the main differences that I noticed is, well, one, it looks like a dance. So a lot of people actually think na, ano ba yan, sumasayaw ba kayo? One time we performed somewhere, we had a demo, and then nung kami na tinatawag ng host, sabi, presenting the Sinha Capoeira dancers. Tapos parang kami, what? Tapos parang, so a lot of people think that it's actually a dance, but yun nga, yung sabi ko kanina, it's disguised as a dance, but it's actually a martial art. Aside from that, yung involvement ng instruments and yung culture, Brazilian culture talaga, sobrang, you have to learn the music, you have to learn how to sing them, how to play the song, how to play what you call kasi yung music instruments namin yung berimbau, which is yung mukhang bow, and then yun yung stringed instrument namin, and then meron din kaming mga percussion and everything. So, you have to learn all of those. So, hindi lang siya, it's not just a physical thing na you're doing conditioning, it's not just parang puro kicking drills or escaping drills, ganyan. It's lahat yun together. That's what makes capoeira. This is Vida for Project Lifestyle TV.